Doctor Who is bringing back some fan favorites, and a new actor is coming in for a new original character. Who's it going to be? I'm Troy from Marks on TV, and today we're going to be talking about the return and debut of certain actors. Also, what can you expect from the future of Doctor Who on Disney Plus, as well as the BBC in the UK. Before we begin, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click that bell to be notified whenever we post new videos. We bring you new content every single day of the week, whether it's about TV, movies, video games, and of course, pro wrestling. Now, on with the story. The link to the story on comicbook.com is down in the video description. Doctor Who confirms return of another fan favorite, adds mysterious new member to cast. Another fan favorite actor is reprising her role in the upcoming season of Doctor Who, and a mysterious new character will also join the series. Gemma Redgrave will return as Kate Lethbridge Stewart, as will UNIT, the organization that seeks to defend Earth from extraterrestrial threats. Aneurin Bernard joins the series Roger Ap William. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Please correct me in the comments if I'm not. The BBC offered no details about how William is or what his role will be in the Doctor's future. Both will appear in the 14th season of Doctor Who, which sees Ncuti Gatwa, also correct me if I'm not pronouncing that right, debuting as the 15th Doctor, and Millie Gibson playing the Doctor's newest companion, Ruby Sunday. Redgrave debuted as Kate Lethbridge Stewart in the Doctor Who episode The Power of Three, written by Chris Chibnall, and returned in the Doctor Who 50th Anniversary Special, The Day of the Doctor. From then, she appeared frequently during the 12th and 13th Doctor's tenures, usually acting as leader of UNIT. Kate is the daughter of Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart, played by Nicholas Courtney, who was one of UNIT's founders and among the Doctor's oldest and most frequent allies. William's origin remains a mystery. Bernard has previously appeared in 1899, Peaky Blinders, Hunky Dory, The Truth About Emmanuel, Sela, 13, The White Queen, Dead in a Week or Your Money Back, Dunkirk, and The Goldfinch. I'm honestly not surprised to see Gemma Redgrave return to the show, considering how often she's been there and how big of a deal that UNIT has been throughout the years to the show. So I kind of figured that was going to happen, so cool for them, I guess, bringing back another fan favorite. As far as the original character, though, I really don't have any speculation. Is that going to be the next iteration of the Master? Is Sacha Dhawan stepping down and passing the mantle off? I don't know, we'll have to see, but he was a pretty damn good Doctor in what I think were some pretty weak seasons of Doctor Who. I don't think he got his just desserts as far as, being a part of something that will be remembered for a long time. Although there is something to be said about being one of the only memorable things on a long stretch of nothingness. Anyway, getting to the meat of this with what we all want to know, when will Doctor Who return? Doctor Who Season 14 will be the first new season of Doctor Who, followed by anniversary specials, to stream globally on Disney Plus, as part of a new deal between Disney-branded television and the BBC. Just days after Whittaker's farewell episode, the BBC and Disney announced a plan to transform Doctor Who into a global franchise for UK audiences and the rest of the world. Rumor has it that Disney has some creative control over the franchise and wants to give Doctor Who a Hollywood makeover. Quote, I love this show, and this is the best of both worlds. With the vision and joy of the BBC and Disney Plus together, we can launch the TARDIS all around the planet, reaching a new generation of fans while keeping our traditional home firmly on the BBC in the UK, returning showrunner Russell T Davies said in a press release. Davies previously expressed his belief that Doctor Who should be a franchise with multiple shows similar to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He achieved a measure of this during his original run as Doctor Who showrunner, reviving the core Doctor Who series and launching spin-offs Torchwood and Sarah Jane Adventures. Doctor Who returns in 2023 for its 60th anniversary specials, ahead of 2024's Season 14. Those specials, by the way, will have David Tennant returning as the Doctor, and I'm super excited for that. I don't know if any of you have seen the trailers for them coming up, but they do look very cinematic. They look like they're done with movie cameras rather than the typical TV cameras. I mean, you can tell the difference. They're shot differently, they look different. I mean, when they talk about a Hollywood makeover, I hope that's kind of what they're referring to. Maybe better CGI, better graphics and whatnot, better cameras. I don't know if Doctor Who really needs a complete and total makeover, but it does need some reviving. I'm glad Russell T Davies is coming back. He's the one who started Doctor Who when I really fell in love with it and brought it back from the dead. So I'm excited to see where this goes. We all know that Disney loves to just pound things into the ground with cinematic universes and spin-offs and prequels and sequels and this and that and the other. So, with Disney being involved more, we may get a lot more Doctor Who, whether it's about, with spin-offs for different characters like, the Torchwood or Sarah Jane Adventures show. I mean, there have been others along the lines, too, that weren't necessarily super eventful or, super memorable or anything, but we could get more of those. We could get some more Doctor Who movie events. There have been quite a few of those throughout history, with The Day of the Doctor, The Time of the Doctor, the 90s movie that was very Americanized and whatnot. So we could get more of those, and I wouldn't hate it. More Doctor Who, as long as it's all good and Disney isn't, pumping in the same crap into Doctor Who that they've pumped into Star Wars and the Marvel Cinematic Universe and some of their new Pixar products. Just keep that as far away from Doctor Who as possible. Hopefully Russell T Davies can show yet again that he knows what he's doing, and he can breathe new life into this dying IP that, I mean, it's still got a fan base, and they could potentially bring people back to the show, but the Jodie Whittaker run and even some of the Peter Capaldi run just really drove people off. I know I stuck around for Peter Capaldi just because I liked him as an actor, but I didn't like a lot of his episodes. It was like 50-50. Felt like something was missing with the new showrunners. I wasn't a big fan. And the Jodie Whittaker stuff, I watched some of it. It's not good. It's kind of boring a lot of the times, and it doesn't have the old Doctor Who magic that I'm used to and that I loved. But either way, comment down below about what you think of Doctor Who going to Disney Plus and Disney putting their grubby little mitts into Doctor Who. Do you think BBC is going to be able to overrule them with certain things? Do you think this is going to be a positive or a negative? And what do you expect to see with Doctor Who moving forward? Are you excited to see David Tennant back as the Doctor for the anniversary specials? That's the one thing I'm definitely excited for. Also, are you excited for the new Doctor taking over? Hopefully I'll learn how to pronounce his name here before long. Right now, I'm just getting used to it. I've never seen the guy before, so he could do a fantastic job for all I know. I really don't know. I'm going into it bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and hoping for the best. Also comment if you've been black-pilled on this and just, you don't care anymore. You think everything's going to suck and you're totally over Doctor Who. You're going to stick with the classics. Also, share this video around to everyone you know, and don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that little bell to be notified every time we post brand new content on TV, movies, video games, and of course, pro wrestling. I've been Troy from Marks on TV, and we'll see you next time.